Welcome into the ProBox TV studios. Another great card coming up November 29th in Fresno, California. When it comes to all action, isn't just me and, of course, the champ, Paulie Malignaggi, Justin Pauldo, an all-action fighter. He's going to be fighting again for us. That's right, come the 29th. Justin, thank you so much for joining us. It seems like since the Rakhimov fight, you were devastating in that fight. People have started to notice you, man. Third one since that fight. Has it felt like people are getting to know your name and how you fight?
Absolutely. I think with the Kimmo fight came a lot of notoriety. It made me more noticed in the boxing world. So a lot of people getting to know me, and they're getting to see that my style is an exciting style and that I bring action when I fight.
Justin, what are your thoughts? I mean, you said people are noticing you. Do you feel like anybody wants to give Justin Pauldo a shot at a big fight? You know, there's a catch-22, a two-edged sword. We're looking as good as you have been. The one is you make people talk. People start noticing, like you said. The other side is we live in an era where top fighters use their stardom to avoid better fights, the big fights, the tough fights, instead of taking the tough fights. Have you given any thought to that, and what's your thoughts on it?
I don't think anybody's lining up to fight me. I think that all those top guys, they know who I am, and they know that I'm a tough fight for them. So I just got to keep knocking at the door and keep beating the guys that's put in front of me to where I can get to a position to where they have no choice but to fight me.
Your opponent, Theran, is 21-1, experienced, good record, has excellent power, good movement. What do you think of him as an opponent at this stage in your career?
Well, it's an exciting fight for me. It's very motivating to get to step in the ring with a guy with a great record as him and get to go out there and dominate. And me beating guys like this, they have no choice but to give me a crack at the top guys. So it's very exciting to get this opportunity to go out there and showcase my skills.
Yeah, let us know, man, how important really is it to not only win, I mean, because now you set a standard, right? When you set the bar to a certain level, now that's your standard people expect when they see Justin Pauldo. And that is, he doesn't just win, he comes and dominates fights that on paper look even, but he comes and dominates. I'd say, how important is it to continue to do that here and put yourself in the driver's seat to be able to achieve a big fight in 2026?
Well, I know the fashion of the victory is just as important as the victory. So in camp, I just push myself hard and just try to keep perfecting my skills so that way I can go out and shine. I know guys, the fans and people want to see knockouts. They want to see action. So I just follow the game plan, push myself in training camp, and there's not too much pressure on me. I know as long as I follow the game plan and I keep pushing myself, the victory will come and it'll be in great fashion.
When you look at your history, a lot of your time spent here on ProBox TV, it's said all the time, iron sharpens iron. Having tough fights makes you a tougher fighter. ProBox TV, man, you got no gimmies. Tough fights all the way around. How has that prepared you for where you are, as Paulie said, on the cusp of big fights in 2026?
Well, it's just making me become more of a seasoned fighter, seeing different styles and being there with tough guys who's coming to try to win. So when you got another fighter like that on the other side of the ring, it makes sure it pushes you in camp and it makes you be sharp. And that's what I need to get to that next level.
You speak of the next level, Justin, obviously without overlooking your opponent who's coming up later this month, but how do you view the landscape of the lightweight division? Who would you want your big fight to come against? Do you have anybody particularly, or do you just want that title fight?
It's no particular fighter, but the Dula Masons, the Shakur Stevenson, those guys who got the belts, those are the guys that I want. I want to step in the ring with those guys, and I want to take one of those belts.
Any message for your opponent come November 29th? What would you like to say to him?
I got nothing to say to him. I'll see him November 29th.
You heard that? Short and sweet. Appreciate you, Justin. Always fun watching you fight. Can't wait to see you November 29th.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.